Yes. Hi guys, Ronnie here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, for today's video, I thought what better way than to enjoy this nice snowy Monday than inside warm, cozy, comfy, and playing with some makeup. Specifically, the makeup we are going to be playing with today is from none other than the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. Now, I know I haven't played with the Blue Blood palette on my channel before. I recently did just get it as a birthday present to myself. On the site, they were doing a 2-for-1, and so I literally got this and another one that I will be premiering later on next month. So for today, I thought we would just do a nice little blue tutorial. Now, if you don't have the Blue Blood palette, that is okay. You can use any sort of shades that you have that are blue. I just thought for this nice freezing Monday, we would use the Blue Blood collection and get a little icy. Now, of course, there is another reason that I decided to go with blue on this Monday, seeing as a very blue Monday indeed. I'm gonna try to say this without getting too emotional. So last Monday, Scott and I lost somebody very dear and close to our hearts. We lost one of our little babies, Miles. So to keep this short and rather not so sweet story, actually I just realized that you probably haven't seen what he looks like, so I'm going to filter through some pictures right here so you get an idea of what he looked like. So essentially what had happened was Miles had contracted what was called feline immunodeficiency virus, or FIV. It was Scott that had actually noticed Miles starting to act a little bit different and look a little weird. We had tried getting him on a diet so that way he would lose weight because he was such a little bit of an overweight cat. And so when we noticed that it was a little bit too much weight, it was brought to the vet's attention and we had tried all these different tests, and finally we got an answer that it was FIV. Symptoms can show up years even after contracting the virus and the infection. And so essentially his white blood cell count was deteriorating and wasn't producing as much as needed. His weight also fluctuated and he lost a lot of weight within a small window of time. On top of that, he was very lethargic. His appetite was down. He was not as playful or his normal self. It attacks the immune system, and so from the outside in, we didn't notice until it was a little bit later on in the progression. So we tried multiple antibiotics, gave him time, tried every little thing that we could, but it simply just wasn't enough and we were out of time. So last Monday, Scott and I made the conscious decision to stop the meds, stop all the treatment, and have Miles not suffer anymore and to let him go free. I'm not gonna lie, it has been a very hard week, both Scott and I being distracted from our work, me from school, and among other things. We're so used to having a little one playing around and walking around the house, and to not see that anymore and not have that anymore in the house, it just makes it feel empty. Our other little boy, Ashton, is doing well. He is missing his big brother and meows constantly, but we know at least he cares. But just seeing how empty this house can feel without this other one running around and showing all sorts of love and giving us comfort, it just really makes you appreciate those that are close to you and that you love. Now, of course, we've been grieving a little while. It will take time to get over. Ashton being such an independent and yet somewhat scared of a cat, we do want to give him a companion, and so in time, who knows, we may pick up another little boy, but until then, we're just letting the memory of Miles live through this house until we're ready to pick up a new one and welcome him home. All right, enough tears already, let's play with some makeup. Now, as per usual, I'll be doing my base off camera, but don't go anywhere just yet, sit tight, and when I come back, we'll be playing with the Blue Blood palette. Oh, there she is. Did I forget to mention that this is a drag tutorial? No? Okay, that's my bad. You can still do it as a regular makeup everyday look, or for those of you that want to be drag queens and are practicing their craft, come play with Miss Veronica. So before we get started, I'm gonna toot my horn a little bit. Did the Ronnie base. Now we're having Veronica. Both, I would say, are coming along great. Both bases are definitely coming along, I will say, since the first time doing makeup. The brows, honestly, doing these brows, I am obsessed. In all honesty, doing my brows, gluing them down and getting them the right size, shape, and looking like sisters, it's taken me so much time. But right now, I am so happy with how these came out. On top of the eyebrows, of course, you have your foundation, concealer, contour, and bronzer, making sure that all looks snatched, laying down that blush, and of course, snatching that nose, all coming together to look fierce. It does take some time for those of you practicing drag makeup and wanting to be drag queen or king. Being able to be that gender bender and change your appearance altogether is something I've enjoyed personally being able to do, as well as seeing others practicing different makeup and doing different looks. Okay, enough talking about myself. Let's get started with this Blue Blood look. Now, before we get started, of course, you always have to lay down your eyeshadow base because you always have time to prime. Yes, you do. Now, getting into it, here she is, Miss Blue Blood, and all of her glory. Oh, so many different shades, a lot of different staples, the imprints, the layout, so good. All right, now diving in, you're gonna take a fluffy brush and dip into Blue Blood, which is gonna be that little light shade. You're gonna lay that all over. Ooh, those pigment. That pigment. Just gonna swish back and forth and get that all over the lower part of your brow. All right, and once you've got that laid all over and looking gorgeous, on another fluffy brush, dip into Blue Monday. Funny how it has a lightning bolt, but I don't see any rain. It has been snowing all day. So again, picking up Blue Monday and getting that closer to the lid and in that crease. Okay, and then after you're done blending that into Blue Blood on a smaller packer brush, you're gonna take some Undertaker and then just stamp that right onto the lid and slowly blend that into Blue Monday. And once you have that dark lid all nice and packed down, on another medium packer brush, you're gonna be taking Ice Tray, which is this nice middle shimmer. I'm gonna, again, stamp that right on the lid. Oh my God. Wow, look at this blue. Guys, it has been way too long since I played with makeup like this. Thank you. It has been way too long since I played with makeup. Since starting school, of course, and working, I haven't had the time to really get into guush, get into that full makeup fantasy. By the way, what I'm doing right now is going back in with Undertaker and just darkening in that outer corner. But in all honesty, with school and work, it is very hard to find time to actually enjoy myself and play with makeup. Yes, I do different reviews. I do YouTube at least once a week, but I'm trying to do that more. I'm trying to enjoy myself, get back to my roots and do what I love, which is a mix of makeup, being creative in my art, and just trying all different sorts of mediums and trying to get back to there before all this had happened. Corona, of course, she's had her moment. She's wrecked a lot of good things. Coronavirus! But at least there are a few bright sides that have come in. I've become more comfortable in my studio, playing with makeup, trying to get better at my craft and developing myself. Also having a nice quiet place alone if I need to work on schoolwork, read a nice book, just be alone. I have that here. And so being inside doesn't always have its downfalls, but of course we all want to be out there hanging out with everybody. But of course you always want to make a home within your home. And that way you can just feel at home and relax and don't have to worry about anything outside those four walls. Now taking some of that Blue Blood, you're gonna be going on the outer portion of your eye and just smoke it out. There, and kind of connects it all the way in. I haven't recently been bringing it all the way into the inner corner. I want to leave it so it opens up my eye a little bit more, so that way it leaves room for the shimmer and to elongate my eye. Just a mix of the Blue Blood and the Blue Monday to darken it up and bring it all together. There she is. And I think what I've decided to pop in on the inner corner and on a little pointed brush here, I am going to be taking some Entitled, which is this third shade over on the bottom. I would say, I don't know, it looks like a turquoise, like a shimmer turquoise. So let's just see how that, okay, kind of see it. So it is a little bit different blue, you can see, so it definitely pops a little bit, but just snagged it on that inner corner and there you go. Well, I think that is it. One eye all done. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, add some lashes and some mascara, and I'll be right back to finish off this look. Well, I think that is it for the eyes. Thank God you can't see this liner, but as always, it is lifted lash always brings the look together. Gotta slap on a lip, do some highlight, and put on the rest of my outfit. So for lips today, we're gonna be diving back into the JCat Beauty Freedom Creators palette, and just on the end of their little brush right here, I am gonna pick up some Daydream and lay that right on the lip to put this blue look all together. And I think that is the lips all done. Not honestly a bad blue. It goes together really well. The eyes kind of blends together with that Undertaker. But you know, I actually just was staring at the palette a little bit and something had caught my eye. As a nice topper for the lips, I was just staring at Miss Gorgeous Ocean Ice, which is this nice navy shimmer right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my finger, splotch that, and add a little bit of shimmer to this lip. Okay, so I think that is the lips all done. Now I just gotta add some highlight, and for that we're still gonna go on with Mr. Jeffree Star in the Liquid Frost, and this is in the shade Frostitute. And tap, 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 tap. Ooh, not too bad. There she is. There's Miss Frostitute. And a little bit on the other side. And last but certainly not least, gotta get some setting spray to lock in this look. Whew. And I think that is the look all put together. Well, I do believe it is time for the final touches. I'll be right back after putting on my outfit and to finish off this video with you guys. Well, I do think that is the final look. Just a nice little Eskimo moment, this nice cozy blanket that also doubles as a sweater with little pockets and covers my entire body and keeps me nice and warm. But now guys, this is it. This is the final look, Veronica in her nature. Sorry, but all those you know that puts on a wig and puts on this garment, you feel like a woman, and oh, she has come back to life. Welcome back, Miss Veronica, and welcome to 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look and coming along this journey with me as much as I did, going from A to B, Ronnie to Veronica. Oh, what a transformation. I had so much fun blending these blues, pulling this together, and playing along on this nice stormy Monday. The overall look, I will say, came together rather well in this frosty day we're having, and feeling my igloo fantasy and putting on this nice comfy garment pulls this all together. And with that, I wish you guys well. Thank you once again for coming on this journey with me. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and always hit that bell icon for every time I upload a brand new video. Have a great rest of your night, day, wherever you are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.